Hey guys, this is galacticmarine501's Jackson Wolf XCI. Today I'm going to be doing another cheap and cheery yet awesome toys video. This one is going to be on a line called Mars Heroes, I believe. It was related to the sort of rip-off mecha set of figures and stuff called Mars. You may have seen these at some of your local Walmarts and stuff. They're next to like Transformers. Usually wind up or like robots that light up in some way. Cheesy, things that you would give to a 5-year-old type robots. They're more of a generic brand, but they released smaller ones which were mecha, like that you could swap the parts and you could create your own mechs. Now, I don't know the names of these. I know the names of some of them, so I'll tell you the names of the ones that I do know. First off, for accessories that do not fit on the mechas, I think I got one of every gun. I hope I did, but there may be different weapons that I haven't shown here. Yeah, in fact there are, because I have the same missile pod twice, I think. I'm pretty sure there are other weapons, but I mean, I'm just going to show you a good assortment. Now, first off, you get, I don't remember exactly the qualification, like how many bases you got. You'd get 3 figures in a pack. You might have gotten 3 bases. I think it may have been more like 2 or 1. I know you got more than 1, though. And the bases come in 2 halves. You have 2 different little pieces. You can see some detail. There's a crushed up robot arm, some wires. This is sort of the industrial one. Some other piece of industrial doohickey, a rock, and some more industrial flooring. But if you notice, like, you can combine these two to form a big base. Now, I checked, because I have multiple sets of these. They do not combine. Yeah, because these, if you look on the bottom, they're, in case you're an idiot, they have A and B. Can't really see it. There's the B, you can kind of see it. The A is also on this one. There. In case you're an idiot and can't figure out how to combine those two. Those two don't need it. This one you could, I guess, need it if you don't look at it carefully enough. This one is sort of like an outdoor thing. It's got a bit of I-beam there. Blue I-beam for some reason. Some rocks, some shells, some ammunition shells. This one has some more ammunition shells, some crushed up stone, and a bit of a foundation left over. And these two combine right here by this little crack. And you can see it's kind of sort of urban wasteland. Now this one is the most interesting, partially because this seems to be the only one that was designed for 2 specific mechs. You have an ice thing with some red on the end, then you have a fire thing with some white on the end. These two combine, and you've got this. And to get into the mechs, I'll start out with the 2 that were supposed to be on here. There was this guy, who was, his name I remember. It was Frosty, I think, like Frosty. I'm pretty sure it was Frosty. I know 2 of the other ones. And this would have been his base. He would have stood on this side with his guns and faced off against this guy, who I think was like Magvolt or something. I don't remember his exact name, but it had something like vaguely to do with fire. So he would have stood over here on the fiery side and just been fighting off against Frosty. And yeah, so you would have gotten 3 of these guys in a package, by the way. And for about $7 for a box, for a package. But at Walgreens, they sold these 3 packs, and they were often on a sale for buy 2, get one free or 50% off. But they're a pretty good deal for that. I mean, I've got, I think, 6 packs, or maybe even 9. I didn't count recently, so yeah. I got a lot of packs of these. They're really nice. But anyway, if you look, you've got this guy who's Magvolt. He's got some weapons on him. Missile pod, some type of gun, and another gun. This guy, Martian, he's got a gun, what I think is a shield generator maybe, and a Gatling gun, a little Gatling gun. Frosty, I'll bring him back. what I can only think is a sniper rifle of some kind. I think it's a railgun or something because it's got lines and stuff on there. And another missile pod. And next we have, I'll save these two for last. This guy is my third favorite. He's actually got a transformation. If you're fans of Gundam Unicorn or have seen any of Gundam Unicorn, part of this guy is going to remind you of someone. The Lotos. He's got a gun, by the way, there. This guy has cannons for arms. But he's got sort of a Lotto-esque transformation where you can fold these legs forward and they become tank treads. And he just sort of can roll around on his butt, I guess. But if you look at the bottom, they're tank treads. And these are a little weak. Mine are, at least. They're a lot stronger when you get them, but mine are weak because I play with these. I still do. I have a set of them on my desk that I just sort of mess around with when I'm working. And by the way, I'm not really like I'm not any professionality. I just do it for fun. But I do write. I write stories. I may read one if you guys want. I may do a reading just so you guys can hear a story of mine. I have a good one, actually. It's sort of a futuristic, or not futuristic. I got the concept from Final Fantasy, in a way. It's my own thing. It's not a fan fiction. It's a spin-off. But I've got a lot of characters in it. I haven't finished it at all. It's about half done. But it's called Forge of the Vanguard. It's going to end up being quite long because I have a lot of characters to introduce, a lot of plot, and yeah. I had another one that regrettably is on my hard drive. I never re-downloaded it. So I'll hopefully get that one back onto my computer and finish it, but that one was cool too. But I'll read this one to you, as much as I have already. Yeah, but anyway, here's my favorite mech of them all. I'll show you my second favorite in a sec. This is called Coma, the Coma mech. I like the name and everything. He's got this sort of railgun type plasma launcher thing. It reminds me a little bit of a brute shot from Halo, because it's sort of the circular center on it, or a plasma repeater maybe. He's got this type of sniper railgun. I know I'm saying everything's a railgun, but that's what they look like to me because of some of the accents on there. The silver accents. He's got missile pods on the other side, by the way. I like the missile pods. I like the details. And the last is, I think it was like Dark Strider or something, Dark Volt. I know it had dark in it, which obviously made me like it. I don't know why. I like the Strike Noir just because it has noir in it. No, I actually love the suit, love the character. If you haven't seen Gundam Seed Stargazer and you like Gundam, definitely check it out. It happens in conjunction with Destiny, Gundam Seed Destiny, so yeah. But anyway, here's the Dark Strider, I think. He's got missiles on his shoulder, thin missiles, and he's got a sort of, I want to say like assault rifle type thing on his shoulder, then this thing, which I can only say is a sniper rifle of some sort. I don't know. But yeah, these are really good figures. Like, you can take arms and stuff, take them off, and then I'll get Coma back in here, take his arm off, put this arm on, there. Got different equipment. You can swap out equipment. The equipment is interchangeable. The only thing that's a little frustrating is you gotta get a left and a right piece, because this one it only hooks onto one side, or else, like, I mean, you can try to hook it onto the other side. Here, like, I'll put his gun on this side. If you see it now, it doesn't go forward. And I mean, I could have it going under his arm like that, but sort of like the Destiny Gundam. But actually, it's on the wrong side if it were the Destiny. But anyway, on to the actual point. But it doesn't look as good. I mean, you'll be hard-pressed to find. I think I actually have more weapons than I do mechs, so maybe I lost a mech or two, or maybe some weapons somewhere, but yeah, they're pretty cool. Now, they originally had like larger vehicles for these and stuff. I may search some down on Brian's Toys or Toy Wiz, see if I can find some, because I would be interested in buying them because they're cool. If they're a good price, I'll do it, but yeah. If I get any of those, I'll review. But these are good. They're like, I want to say $7 for a set, maybe $7 to $9.99, and you get three mechs. So in theory, 2 sets should complete your collection. However, sometimes it doesn't work out that way because you get 3 random mechs. So I could end up getting Coma, Martian, and the red guy that I think it was like Mag Striker or something. Then in the other one, end up getting Coma, the Dark Strider, and the tank guy, and like end up having to buy a whole nother set to get the other guy. I don't know who I left out. Frosty. End up having to buy a whole nother set because they do pack them randomly. So I can't recommend these enough, guys. If you buy these, they're really nice. Just check them out if you see them. They're called Mars Heroes, I believe. Heroes or Heroics, Hero Force, something. I don't know. But yeah, this has been another cheap toys that are actually really cool review from galacticmarine501's. I'll see you guys. The next one of these, I don't know when it's going to be out. I don't have any other cheap toys that are cool on hand. If I see anything that looks decent, I'll pick it up. Yeah. Actually, the original purpose of these guys was to paint, but I fell in love with them, so I decided not to paint them. Now they sit on my desk, so when I'm writing, I start fooling with them if I get writer's block, so yeah. And I think next video, I may put out another video tonight, but I may read a little bit of Forge of the Vanguard, maybe 15 minutes of that or so. It probably won't take me 15 minutes. But yeah, you can see some connections to Final Fantasy, but in the fact that the main character does ride around on a motorcycle, but it's got its own plot. It's different, and yeah. So, I'll see you guys.